This man pretends to make out with his wife. Suddenly he strangles her and gives her an anesthetic injection as his wife struggles in pain. After the injection, the man puts a hungry tiger into the house, locks the doors, and goes away. The tiger slowly approaches the woman and prepares to devour her. Why does the man want to kill his wife? Hello everyone, PopcornSet here. Today, I will explain an action movie called Tiger. Be ready for some spoilers ahead. This man named Sam is a vicious serial killer. Over the years, he made rich young women his targets, trying to approach them and make them fall in love with him. When the rich women drop their guard against him, he will reveal his true color, looking for opportunities to kill them, and then escape with the rich women's money. A few months ago, he gained a wealthy widow's trust and stole her company's property. When the widow began to suspect him, he knocked the woman to death with a stick. Before the nanny could call the police, he beat her to death, along with everybody else in the house. Then he put a bomb in the house and left in a car. He detonated the bomb and blew the house into ashes when he was far from the house, leaving no evidence behind. Just then, he got hit by a speeding car. The person who hits him is called Sarah. It turns out Sarah lives next door to Sam and has filmed Sam's crimes. However, she does not intend to report to the police. Instead, she uses the video as a threat to let Sam cheat her elder sister, a tea conglomerate's boss, named Kathy. It turns out that after their father died, he gave billions to Kathy, while Sarah only got a mansion. Sarah feels it is unfair and wants to take back the property that belonged to her, so she let Sam cheat her sister out of her money. Sam had no choice but to oblige her. In the present, he comes to Kathy's company for an interview. There is a woman next to him whose daughter keeps crying, and he eagerly helps to hold the baby. But all this is just to show Sam put on for Kathy, because Sarah told him that Kathy likes to observe interviewees through the monitor. Kathy sees Sam's kindness on the surveillance, takes a liking to him, and lets him pass the interview. Then he learns from Sarah that Kathy divorced 2 years ago, and has a daughter she loves very much. He comes up with a plan and follows Kathy and her daughter to a park. When Kathy is not paying attention, he pushes her daughter into the lake, then appears when Kathy panics and calls for help. He immediately jumps into the lake and saves her daughter. Kathy is so grateful to him, so she promotes him to the company's general manager. But Kathy doesn't seem to be in love with him yet. He comes up with an idea once again. He hears that a tiger has recently bitten many workers in the tea mountain. Sam volunteers to go to the mountain and fight the tiger. He takes a few security guards with him and ambushes for many days. They finally find the tiger and succeed in catching it. Kathy is completely charmed by him and falls in love with him. With the encouragement of Sarah, the two soon enter into a marriage. One night, Kathy suddenly gets up quietly and goes out for some unknown reason. Sam follows her to the basement, which is hidden and needs Kathy's handprint to open. Sam wonders what is hidden in the basement that makes Kathy so cautious. After Kathy returns, Sam prepares to kill Kathy and cut off her hands to open the basement door, but after thinking for a while, he decides to anesthetize her, carry her over, and use her handprint to open the door. He is shocked after opening the door as the basement is stacked with a room full of cash, around 5 billion rupees. The next day, Sam tries to cheat Kathy out of her money by lying that his friend urgently needs $1 million to save his life. But Kathy is defensive and says she doesn't have that much cash. Hearing this, Sam becomes angry as he thinks Kathy has a full 5 billion, but is unwilling to give him a mere 1 million. Just then, Sarah calls Sam and urges him to get Kathy's 5 billion rupees or else she will hand over the video of his murder to the police. He has had enough of Sarah's threats and decides to kill her. He deliberately gets Sarah drunk and asks her where the video is. The drunken Sarah lifts her blouse and reveals a scar on her stomach. Sam would never have thought that this woman had hidden the memory card in her stomach. To get the memory card, Sam anesthetizes Sarah unconscious and throws her into the bathtub. When Sarah wakes up, she finds herself unable to move her body. Sam takes out a scalpel and removes the memory card right in front of Sarah. Then he coldly pushes Sarah into the water. Sarah's eyes widen in horror as she watches herself being drowned. After all this, Sam feels relieved as no one can threaten him anymore. One day, the news broadcast a police investigation of serial killings. This news makes Sam very nervous, so that when his secretary asks him to sign a check, he accidentally signs his real name. When the secretary discovers this, she demands an equal share of the 5 billion with Sam, or else she will hand over the check to the police. At night, Sam comes to the secretary's house and kills her. but after searching around the secretary's house, he cannot find the check that he signed. Instead, the police find the check when they investigate the murder. After investigation, the police determine that the signature on the check is Sam's. The police immediately call to inform Kathy, but unfortunately, Sam has already hacked their call, and he hangs up the phone before the police can tell the truth. Then Sam strangles Kathy and injects her with an anesthetic, so that she cannot move but stare. After that, Sam also anesthetizes Kathy's daughter named Emma, and Kathy's younger sister named Mary. Then he locks the doors and windows, drives to the forest, and brings his captured tiger to Kathy's villa. He plans to let the tiger eat the 3, and then the 5 billion will be his. Well, you could have killed them while they are under anesthesia. Why bother? The tiger slowly approaches Kathy, who lies down on the ground and pretends to be dead because she heard that tigers only eat live things. The tiger sniffs around Sarah, then it turns around and walks away. After the tiger is gone, Sarah rushes into the bedroom and sees her daughter and Mary have been anesthetized. Kathy pulls the electric wire and uses it to electrify Mary's thighs, and she wakes up immediately under the stimulation of electricity. The noise also awakens Emma in bed. They want to escape to the courtyard, but Sam has sealed all the doors and windows. The villa is like a cage, but luckily it is big enough. Otherwise, the trio would have collided with the tiger in a minute. Kathy risks running to the living room. The living room has a window made of steel. Kathy uses all her strength to break the steel bar with her bare hands. The tiger discovers her and immediately rushes towards her. At the moment when the tiger pounces on her, she quickly escapes to the courtyard through the window. The tiger then turns around and tries to attack her sister. The frightened Mary and Emma immediately run to the bedroom and hide under the bed. The tiger follows them and searches in the bedroom, but it seems to have poor eyesight as it cannot find them after searching for a long time. On the other hand, Kathy comes to the door and shouts for help, but this alerts her malicious husband, Sam, who pins Kathy to the ground and intends to kill her. Kathy picks up a stone, viciously knocks down Sam, and runs away. She knows she is no match for Sam, so she has to return to the villa, where her sister has shifted location with Emma, temporarily hiding in the attic. Kathy comes to the living room, full of trepidation, as she does not know where the tiger is and can only whisper her daughter's name. Her sister hears the sound and ventures downstairs. Unfortunately, she encounters the tiger, who scratches her leg and chases after her. Mary panics, runs desperately, and hides in the study room. The helpless Kathy rummages around the house, and is lucky to find a gun. She tries to shoot the tiger, but the tiger is agile and easily evades the bullet. The enraged tiger leaps up and lunges at Kathy, trying to devour her as Kathy barely escapes the tiger's attack with a bend. To protect her daughter and sister, she lures the tiger to run to the second floor. She breaks the glass of the window with a hammer and rushes out. The tiger's roar startles her, and she falls heavily to the ground. Hearing the noise, Sam walks in with a rifle only to see an unconscious Kathy on the ground. He points his rifle at her, planning to kill her. But before he can do so, Kathy wakes up, grabs a broken piece of glass next to her, and stabs it in Sam's feet. Then she snatches his rifle and strikes him in the face with it. Instead of shooting him, she sends him to the fierce tiger as its dinner. What do you think about the movie? Leave a like to help the channel out. I'll see you guys next time.